Oscar. Great super champions out there. Spend their time in amateur boxing, gain that experience, and became a world champion in professional boxing.
That was a nice shot for Leija to the body of Garnett that knocked him back.
Good left hook. Leija fairly aggressive here.
James Leija showing off his strength a little bit as he picks up Rodney Garnett.
Leija shaking his head. No, he was unhappy with what he did right there. And he takes a right from Garnett and a left from Garnett as the two begin to mix it up a little bit.
He came back with a good right of his own, though. And I think, you know, Rodney is just too much on the wild side.
Leija, when he was world champion, when he won that title in the way that he did against the Zuma Nelson Oscar, everybody had a very high opinion of what he accomplished in that ring and where he was going in that ring. To lose to Ruelas after that, even though Ruelas, as you mentioned, is a terrific young fighter right now, getting better as he goes along. Is it possible, you think, that Leija may have gotten caught up in the whole thing of being champion at all?
I believe so, because he did beat Zuma Nelson, is a great world champion, and now when he had the defeat against Gabriel Ruelas, kind of put him down a bit. Maybe he did not train as he should have in the gym. Maybe
that took to the body, hurt Garnett, down he goes.
Well, there was a punch there by Leija that went to almost to the back of the head of Rodney Garnett.
I really think it was that left hook to the body, though, Rick. He grabbed his side. He just kind of sunk slowly to one knee.
Clearly, he's got that left, he's bringing that right elbow down to protect that right side of his body.
I believe Garnett complained of a low blow to the referee, which the referee didn't pay attention because he saw a good effective blow by Jesse James Leija.
So Leija scoring the first knockdown of this bout in round number 2. Registered against Garnett with a left hook to the body. And a follow-up punch after that. Now Garnett, there's that wild right Rick Garcia's been talking about. And he lands a pretty good left hook. Garnett here looks to be pretty well together as he tries to answer back for that knockdown.
Those uppercuts that Leija's throwing are definitely getting in underneath the gloves.
Right hand top of the head. Garnett rushes at Leija to try to open up with a flurry. Bell brings to an end round number 2.
The fans love this kind of fight. I mean, it can be wild, it can be all over the ring, and they love it.
There you see a look at the very enthusiastic crowd, which is here at the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio, Texas. It's been hot outside, guys.
Yeah, we know other parts of the country have been experiencing a heat wave, and San Antonio has not been immune. It has not only been hot, but humid to go along with it, which makes it even worse.
Now you box the hell out of this kid. Do you hear me?
There's Garnett getting a good talking to in the corner after he was knocked down in round number 2. Let's take a look at this, see if we can pick out the punches. There's that left hook. Well, it was a little low.
Yeah, it was definitely low, and there's the shot to the back of the head.
And another left hook to the body. So body shots did some real damage there.
I believe they did. That first punch was a bit low.
And you can see him, you can read his lips. That was a low blow. Round 3, Jesse James Leija, black trunks. Rodney Garnett in the white trunks. Garnett with a record of 20-3.
That was a nice right by Leija.
Would you guys believe this is Garnett's 20th fight in the last 15 months? He's fighting more often than way more often than once a month.
Very active fighter, which can maybe affect Garnett because he's in training for so long. He never takes a break, and it can come to him in the later rounds. He can be tired in the later rounds, and Jesse James Leija does have an advantage on this fight because he's stronger. He's moving up weight. He has a stronger punch. And Garnett, of course, is a very worthy opponent. He's throwing good jabs, keeping Jesse James Leija off.
Garnett actually fought last year, got kind of ridiculous. He fought November 1st, November 9th, and November 14th.
Yes, he was bored.
14 days. Now the crowd chanting Leija, Leija. Oscar, you would face a very hostile audience if you came here and fought Jesse Leija.
That would be a great fight for both of us, especially here in San Antonio. I would love that fight. Of course, Jesse James Leija is a good opponent.
Well, excuse me, Oscar, but watching Jesse James Leija, what would you do right now if you were in the ring with him?
Well, what I would do is first box him. The first maybe 3 rounds. Kind of confuse him. Throw a lot of feints so he can keep on putting his hands down. Work the body a lot, and then afterwards work the head, because I believe Jesse James Leija, of course, is a complete fighter, but he needs to move his head more, to block more punches, because he does get hit a few times.
And of course, Oscar's got business first before a Leija fight is ever made, because he's got to face Genaro Hernandez, a wonderfully talented champion himself, September 9th at Caesars in Las Vegas. Right here, Leija with another good body punch, right hand to the body. There's that wild right by Garnett.
I'm telling you, he's going to get knocked out if Jesse James catches that punch.
Swinging with uppercuts nicely. Leija working to the body, mixing up his attack. Oscar, what do you think is the best strategy for Garnett here, seeing his style in the ring so far?
I believe what Jesse James Leija should do is press the action. Keep on throwing punches, keep on working the body, and hopefully he can bring his hands down and work the head.
What about Garnett?
Garnett, what he should do is just box him. He has a long reach. He should keep on throwing his jab, because like I said, that jab can open the doors for the right hands and the left hooks.
End of the round, round number 3 in the books. This one's scheduled for 10.
I think when you see that long reaching overhand right, certainly I think Jesse James' first reaction is just to get the heck out of the way so you don't go down. But I would think all you need to do is step back maybe a little bit, Oscar, and then come right back with a nice left hook.
I think so. I mean, you have to play it smart up in the ring. It's not all about power. It's not all about training hard and just coming out there and knocking your opponent out. You have to be smart up in the ring. Use your jabs, use your head, move your waist, and just take it like an art form. I mean, the way when I go up in the ring, I see it as an art form. I want to look good. I want to do different moves, box, and not just try to knock my opponent out.
Don't let him fight. Don't let him do that. Okay? It's in your hometown. You got him. What's the pressure of him?
Leija fighting a fine fight, utilizing combinations.
Good right hand by Leija right there, coming back with his left hook and then the right uppercut, which did do some damage to Garnett.
All right, this is round 4, scheduled for 10. This is in the lightweight division. Jesse James Leija stepping up now in weight class. He was the junior lightweight champion before losing that title. And says he would like very much to fight Gabriel Ruelas again. He's almost, sometimes when you talk to him, he's almost obsessed with that fact. But at least right now, he's stepping up in weight class and possibly to take on Oscar De La Hoya in the lightweight ranks in the future. But he has to get by Rodney Garnett tonight. Garnett does have a good reach. It seems as though if he used that left hand a little bit more with a jab, he might be a little more successful. But his right is very amateurish. Throws it as a kind of a whirlwind overhand right.
Good body work by Jesse James Leija to Garnett, which is very effective in the later rounds.
Leija looking to corner Garnett, but Garnett a little too clever there and got back out into ring center again. Nice right hand, whistling right by Leija.
Another good right, yeah. He's found his target.
Well, finally that clubbing right hand of Garnett finds a home. It was more or less on the ear of Leija, not a clean punch. Good left hook to the body by